Hello, I'm Donald Leggett and welcome to the latest London South East CEO interview. I'm joined today by Raluca Saceanu and she's the CEO at Smarttech247, the AIM-listed cybersecurity business. Today, I'll be discussing Smarttech's plans for growth and the cybersecurity market overall. Greetings, Raluca. How are you today?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Now, I understand you're coming to me from Cork today. Is that a hot spot for tech?
It actually is. What you'll find about Cork in Ireland is there's a lot of cybersecurity organizations that have decided to have an office here, have a base here. So it's a growing city.
Fantastic. And for those of our audience new cybersecurity, tell us about the services you provide and the niche that you sit in that marketplace.
Sure. So Smarttech247 is a cybersecurity organization. We secure some of the world's largest companies, and through our AI-enhanced automated platform, VisionX, we provide what we call next-generation MDR capabilities. These include monitoring, threat and vulnerability management, threat intelligence, cybersecurity validation, dynamic risk governance, and in the marketplace, we stand as a trusted provider, and we're known for our experience, for our proactive approach, for our innovation. And our mission is quite simple, really. We want to help organizations address three key problems. I would summarize these problems as number one, the evolving threat landscape. Cyber threats, and we all know, are becoming increasingly sophisticated and frequent. And it's very difficult for traditional cybersecurity solutions to keep up. Number two, the massive skill shortage in the industry, plus the fact that security teams are often understaffed and overworked. And number three, the complexity around security operations, the very large number of tools and technologies that an organization needs to manage on an average on a daily basis.
So is that how you differentiate yourself? The very fact that you do those basics, which are actually quite complicated and quite hard, you do those basics really well?
Well, as mentioned earlier, our comprehensive solutions are designed to really address the evolving threat landscape, to overcome the skill shortages, and to simplify this complexity that I mentioned earlier of security operations. So when we look at differentiating ourselves, we look at our approach, which includes technologies, collaboration, talent management, consolidation, automation. So you're really looking at creating a robust and efficient cybersecurity framework for our customers. And although we've implemented automation and AI into our platform, I think what's important to note as well is that we do have a human-led security element to our platform. And that's crucial because when you look at the cyber threat landscape, when you look at the cyber criminal operations at the other end, this is all driven by humans as well. Now, they use AI, they use automation as well, but it is driven by humans with deep motivation.
And so you use humans to protect against humans?
That's correct, yes. If you think about, take the analogy of self-driving cars, for example, we would all have the perfect world where all cars would drive themselves. But if you've got one driver, one human at the wheel, that's when the problem starts getting bigger. And this is why automation is important, but it's impossible to have a fully automated cybersecurity solution in place just because of the reason I mentioned earlier. The cyber criminals, their operations are also driven by humans.
So you listed on AIM in December, presumably a major milestone for the company. You raised money to grow the business. So what have the last few months been like looking backwards, and what will the next few months be like looking forwards?
It has been a major milestone for us, and it has opened a lot of exciting opportunities, mainly to expand our business. And we've been working very hard to expand our client base globally, to also solidify our position in the market. And we've recently won Cybersecurity Company of the Year within our first 6 months of being a public company, which is a fantastic achievement. And looking ahead, we want to continue to drive innovation. We want to expand into new geographies. We also are looking at potential M&As, and we want to take our cybersecurity offerings to new heights.
Okay. It's often a good way to get someone to explain the business by saying, well, tell us what you do with a couple of your big clients. In cybersecurity, I understand that perhaps you don't necessarily want to name your big clients, but it's very useful if you were just to give me an example, with the best example, the biggest company you work for, the one that you do the most things for. Just give me a sense of everything you do for them, how you protect their cybersecurity.
Good question. In terms of our typical client base, what I would like to note is that we help secure various sectors. So we're looking at finance, healthcare, food and manufacturing, the technology sector as well, government sector, critical infrastructure. One of our largest customers, for example, is a global company that has over 200,000 employees. They're a car software provider. We also help secure one of the most prestigious universities and academic research institutions in the world. They're leaders in cancer research. And we offer them a range of services. And what I would note is that these services are tailored specifically to their needs. They're all done through our platform VisionX, and we offer them threat intelligence, compliance support. We help them secure their data. We've got all of their bases covered. And one important element as well about us is that we understand that each sector has its unique challenges. So that's why we've architected our solutions to offer really effective protection for a dynamic environment.
Okay. Give me a sense of your plans to build the client base. You've told me that you've got some considerable number of clients. What are your plans to grow the business?
We want to build a robust client base. We want to grow our business, not only in Europe, but also Australia and North America and the Middle East. We're going to engage with partners across different sectors. And we've also recently partnered with a global cybersecurity company called Forcepoint to deliver data security solutions to their clients and our clients globally. And this is a really exciting partnership for us as data security is growing significantly. And as mentioned earlier, we're also looking at potential mergers and acquisitions in various geographies.
So the Forcepoint partnership, it has worked well. It's proving a good and profitable fit, because every partnership's not necessarily, they're not necessarily all made in heaven.
Absolutely, and we're always open to strategic partnerships that can enhance our offering to our clients. And our collaboration with Forcepoint, for example, has been a fantastic success so far, because it has allowed us to broaden our range of solutions, deliver even more value to our customers. We're not just looking at, cybersecurity monitoring and threat intelligence and threat and vulnerability management. We're looking at data security as well. We're constantly exploring new opportunities to expand our partner ecosystem. We're actually hiring more people to manage these partnerships. And the idea is that we want to deliver integrated solutions to our diverse cybersecurity clients.
What does your balance sheet look like currently, and are you comfortably financed to fund your growth plans? You were talking to us about moving into different geographies, for example. Is all that taken care of?
Well, our balance sheet looks robust and solid, and thanks to our successful listing on AIM and the funds that we've also raised, we do have the financial resources to support our growth plans, including expanding into new geographies. We've had year-on-year revenue growth and profitability. When we listed, we were a profitable company, and this will continue. We're well prepared to invest in our innovation, in our research and development, and also in sales and marketing and other necessary resources to drive this growth.
It's unusual for a tech company to launch on AIM and actually already be profitable.
That's true. That's true.
So I've got to say well done to Smarttech247.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I understand you're a keen advocate of diversity in the tech industry and have launched the Women in Cybersecurity Academy. What difference do you hope this makes?
Well, diversity is a huge problem in this industry, and there's not just the skills gap that I mentioned earlier, there's also the diversity gap. And if you look at the gender diversity gap, women at the moment represent only 20% of the industry, of the workforce globally. And the way I see that, it's a missed opportunity for organizations, because you've got this huge pool of talent which is untapped. We're really taking that issue seriously. We're developing diversity initiatives like the Women in Cybersecurity Academy that you mentioned. Every time we've had this academy, just speaking of the impact, the participants have secured jobs in cybersecurity thanks to the skills that they gained. So I do believe that our initiative does make a large impact.
Okay. And do you have a number of women working in your business in Cork?
If you look across all of our offices, we are now at 40% women and 60% men, which is a lot higher than the industry average. And of course, our goal is to get to 50-50.
50-50. I've worked in the media all my life, and so for me, it's always been more or less a 50-50 split. So I completely agree.
It's important.
That's how life should be. Finally, my last question: what can S247 shareholders look forward to over the next 12 months? What does the news flow look like?
Well, there's plenty to look forward to. We'll be making a lot of waves with exciting news flows and significant developments, especially when it comes to our innovation, which will be at the forefront of everything we will do. We will continue to launch our products and cybersecurity solutions, and this is for us to further increase our position in the market. We are expanding into new geographies, as mentioned earlier, and new markets, and this will open up a lot of new opportunities and revenue streams for us. And what the market will see is that we will continue to have the same focus on driving growth and innovation and exceptional value to our clients. And we will grow both in terms of revenue and size, and we will also increase our R&D departments, our innovation efforts. And this is all to allow our customers to keep up really with the expanding threat landscape.
Fantastic. Sounds as though you've got a busy year ahead, Raluca.
We do, and we're very excited for it.
Okay, thank you very much indeed for joining us. That was Raluca Saceanu, CEO at Smarttech247. Thanks very much for that interesting operational update, inspirational operational update as well. For more company information on the bulletin board, please go to the Smarttech247 pages on London South East. And meanwhile, do follow us on Twitter, that's at London South East, or register on London South East YouTube to receive alerts to interviews and webinars just like this. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe.